Grab a video game. Grab video game. It's been a while. Hopefully I'm not rusty. But what? Let's see what we get. And this will decide what we play. Ice Storm. I want to do Ice Run. What is... It's a weapon that I haven't played in a while. I assume it's one of these since I did the circuit. I just feel like I recently did that ice staff run, right? By recently, I mean like 2 weeks ago. Let's get something else. I don't think I want to do an ice build. Okay, now we're talking. I actually have been trying to do a decent shotgun blast build for a while. Dual pistols could be fun. Kind of tempted to do laser cannons as well, since it just tends to... Yeah, let's do that. Laser cannon sounds fun. I'll do katana, because I just want to vibe today, and... Laser beam with the laser cannons? Yeah, let's just do grabbing a katana. Nice classic combo. Ooh, wait. What's the skin, though? Probably something green, like toxic. I tend to go toxic with laser cannons because it just works so well. You know, I don't think I remember the last time I've done kaleidoscope. Ooh, reptile. All right. Shout out to periphery. Okay, yeah, let's play a crap video game. I'm in the mood today. Haven't really been in the mood recently. I've honestly been playing just a lot of other games. And I'm maybe just a touch burnt out on Crab Champions. I really feel like I'll probably go a lot more... Nice. A lot more... Let's do the Ring of Healing. I don't know if Ring of Healing is necessarily that great. I mean, it's a little bit of like post-island healing, which isn't bad. But I think one advantage of this is... Actually, two advantages are these proc driller, and it takes a relic out of the pool. And I guess I've said this a couple times. We're gonna do this animal chest, by the way, because we're trying to juice this shotgun blast, I think. I've said those words a few times now, and I guess I've never really explained the thought process there too much, but you know, you can only have one of any given relic, which means that when you have that relic, then you're no longer going to see it spawn anymore. As a result, the relic pool, or the available relics that you can get, it shrinks. You have a better chance now of finding those other relics, whereas with other items, even if I have a sharp shot, I still have a chance of like getting a sharp shot, if not a better chance. But ultimately, the pool size like stays the same. So if I take Ring of Healing out of the pool, that means that the next time I do a relic chest, that's just one less relic that can roll, which means I have a better chance of finding what other relic I really want. Yo, we're doing the ice run after all. Probably chipping, I think, sounds good. I honestly think freezing could go pretty well. I guess I don't really normally do that type of freezing build either. Do I want to do this? No, I'll just do chipping. We'll go for like a time ring or something. That could be fun. I think I'll do the early econ. I just tend to prefer the early econ nowadays, if not all the time, forever. What was I saying before? Whatever I was saying before. Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm gonna go a lot harder on this game once the next update drops. So far, what I know about the next update is that it will include Ultra Chaos specific modifiers. An excellent example of such a thing is the manual collection modifier. That is currently baked into Ultra Chaos, so you can't turn it off. It will be changed to a toggleable... or anvil. A toggleable modifier in the next updates, and a bunch of other like toggleable modifiers that are specific to Ultra Chaos will be added. Theoretically, this will come with a new... Oh, Jesus. Okay, my bad. This will come with a new rank to go along with it. So if you can do the new True Ultra Chaos, you will get the Opal rank, is what it's called, allegedly. We'll see if that actually launches. I think there's a lot of debate about Ultra Chaos specific unlocks to begin with. I'm actually on the side of the fence where there probably should not be Ultra Chaos specific unlocks. The reason being, I think Ultra Chaos has a really specific use case in the video. Damn, that took really far up. It has a really specific use case in the video game, being like, this is the mode specifically for people who feel like they have solved the game and they want more. And there's a lot of like room for skill expression in Crab Champions that I don't think. Sticky with the chipping? You know, that idea. Arcanifying could be fun too. We could do like an Arcanifying shotgun blast laser cannons build. Sticky with the chipping. Probably not. In my head, I'm imagining this working like it sticks and then starts doing the damage from chipping, but I think what would actually happen is it sticks, has a delay, and then does the damage from chipping. So this probably doesn't work quite as well as I think it would. I could just get more chipping. Arcanifying is really tempting. I don't remember the last time I did an arcane build. Yeah, let's give it a go. That sounds fun. Sounds interesting. Yeah, anyway, I think, oh, it changes it to purple. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Jesus, that hurt. Oh, God. Hold on a sec. Hold on a second here. Telling me that I can take damage from sniper crabs? Especially an angered sniper crab? Do they hotfix buff this game? It seems a little hard. Yeah, I think Ultra Chaos is, you know, it's for people who feel like they've solved the game. There's a lot of skill expression in Crab Champions, akin to, like, not to the same degree as something like Doom or Ultra Kill, but I would say it it approaches it. You know, it's like a more accessible version of the movement. The movement and like skill expression that's available in those games. So I think Ultra Chaos like is for those people who hunger for that. Throwing sounds good. It's kind of the only choice here that makes sense. Doesn't really seem like it changed it that much, but it's bonus damage, so worth it. I mean, that's free. Yeah, so as a result of that, I think there's nothing wrong with balancing the game around Nightmare and keeping no recoil shot. We're going to definitely take the personal space. That's probably going to be our max HP source for the run. Recoil shot could be decent too. Just a little bit of extra weapon damage for this upcoming elite fight would help out quite a bit. Definitely the regenerator too. Can't afford the banana. Could get rid of something, but I feel pretty content with what I got here. God, I keep like sidetracked from this ramble. Yeah, and I think that like I think that's fine. I think it's fine for True Nightmare to be sort of the main endgame circuit, and for Ultra Chaos to be like the hardcore circuit, as it were. The tricky thing is, in my experience, there is like a strong... Oh, wow. Let's see what we get out of this. Grim Reaper could actually make this work. I mean, it's probably the best choice there. I don't really feel like doing a Silver Lining run at the moment. That's at least something. I do probably want to find like a mango to play around, but I guess it's something for now. Yeah, there's like I've kind of seen this like mindset in the community, mostly from like my time in the Discord. It's very completionist, right? And when when something is too hard or too inaccessible to complete for those people, sometimes it leads to feedback that is centered around like, hey, this should be more accessible. And that gets into the whole debate of like, okay, well, there's challenge, like, there's intended challenge, but it still needs to be beatable enough for people to actually get these things, is sort of how like some people feel about it. So I fear that assigning unlocks and achievements and stuff to True Ultra Chaos opens up. No, this is a great pick. If you're playing laser cannons and you see a thorn shot, like I think this is a really obvious pick. But I wanna try to play around the shotgun blast a little bit. I just remembered we have personal space as well. So let's do this health chest. Get some, maybe like a mango. We could search for that mango to try to get this gold coating going, or even just some other form of healing. But mostly we're looking to get some max HP from the personal space on this Horde Island. Yeah, I just think that like sometimes when you start assigning like unlocks and rewards to the highest difficulty in the game that's sort of intended to be just difficulty for the sake of difficulty, then you run into problems where people feel like that should be accessible and feel like it should be nerfed to be more accessible, but not just like for the challenge of it. I'm having a really hard time explaining this. I just wouldn't want to see True Ultra Chaos to be balanced around the fact that there are unlocks and that people want to be able to unlock those unlocks. True Ultra Chaos should be... So I could do the banana. I'm getting distracted again. True Ultra Chaos should be like challenge for the sake of challenge. And if that means that there are no unlocks or achievements associated with it, just so it can like, I guess, be pure in that sense, then that's probably like the best way to handle it. I really want this mango, or the banana, just to get the gold coating going, but at the same time, the amber resin in the long run will probably help out more with the gold coating, as well as just keep me alive in general. I don't think this mango's good, or the banana's really going to do much now. So let's go with the amber resin and just keep a lookout for more mangoes. We'll do this relic chest too. We'll see if it actually turns out that way. I'm also on the other side of the... Like, I can also see, like, the other side of it where, you know, getting unlocks for doing cool things in the game is cool and fun and great, and if people complain that it's not accessible, well then, sorry. Then you can't be Opal, I guess. That's sort of the point, right? It's like, of a super high difficulty reward like that, like a rank like that, is to express it like, hey, I'm good enough to beat this hardest thing, and if I can't, then maybe you're not good enough, you know? That's kind of like how that thing sort of works. Like I go to play League of Legends and complain that I'm not Challenger, and that Challenger should be more accessible. I'm just not good enough to get Challenger, is the fact of the matter. Anyway, oh, fuck my... I probably... God. So it's definitely between these two. Ring of Defense is just so good. It basically just cuts all incoming damage in half, which is great for the longevity of the run. I feel like this is the stable pick. Taking the Riga dividends over it could ultimately like get a more successful run going, and I'll like theoretically have enough money coming in that I don't need this extra defense because I'm just kind of outscaling. But if that doesn't actually happen, then this is kind of a waste to pick up, but we're gonna get it anyway. I feel cooler about that. Do I need some attack speed? Yeah, maybe just to get the shotgun blast going a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a stamina as well. This is a guaranteed double luck, though. I mean, this is a guaranteed double speed. Yeah, let's just do the double speed. If I could get a stamina, that'd be stellar. So anyway, next update is probably going to be coming out with some Ultra Chaos specific modifiers and a new rank to come along with it. I think one of my first plans when that update becomes available, probably like on the beta actually, is to go for the Opal rank. I would like to be Opal. I feel like I am cool and maybe kind of good at this game, so it makes sense to go for the opal. I don't want to take like another hit. Yeah, there we go. Just so I can hit this healing crystal and get some money out of it. Oh, I didn't actually get the rush. I hate this island. This is the only island that I feel like I can't reliably get a rush blessing on because a lot of enemies spawn on the other side of the island and they just take forever to get here. Maybe I need to change my strategy and just like run around the island more or run to that side of the island since that seems to be where most of the these are terrible. Where the action is. Thunder. It's kind of cool looking. It didn't really like harm anything. I'll probably do more health. I feel like I'm pretty low on the health. Plus, we're still looking for that mango, right? Maybe this is our chance to find it. Assassinate that guy real quick. Yeah, I'd like to be opal. I'd like to get opal. Could I get world first opal? Maybe. The new modifiers seem like they're going to be hard as shit. It's the ones that I'm aware of that are just coming to mind are... so like manual collection is one. Accurate enemies will be one, which is basically just going to restore the fixed accuracy that was available early on in the Anvil update. That one I'm very excited for because I felt like that was really fun and offered a lot of challenge to the game. You know what's nice is I it's just 1 health, but I gain when I gain max HP from personal space, I gain a little bit of healable health that I just immediately heal up with Grim Reaper. So I'm like kinda constantly generating money. Not much money, but it's something. Yeah, accurate enemies. I've mentioned this before, but it used to be. Damn. I'll probably go for the armor here, even though we have Ring of Armor and it's a bit of a waste for that. Having 2 plates is nice. There used to be fall damage, similar to like Leap of Faith fall damage, just active all the time. Okay, alright. But that's been changed to like, I think the only thing that this changes is if you fall off an island, it instantly kills you. So like this is a perfect example, this elite island that I'm about to do. If it's the ring that elites can fall off of, then if I fall off, I also die. Nice value customer is sick. Big chest. Yeah, we can swing that. I would like to get this hard targets. That's a little tricky actually. I kind of like everything that I've got currently. I guess I could sell... Yeah, I don't really like it. I'm gonna keep my health at half though, try to heal it up. Yeah, so this one, if I were to fall off here, I just die. Which is gonna be hilarious. I love that change. I think that's just niche enough to not be like problematic, but threatening enough that like it's gonna lead to some really funny runs. What else? Choices Matter is one that's being played around with. Choices Matter used to be a greed perk, I think. That essentially, or maybe even a modifier. It basically means that you can't drop items. I'm not really crazy about that one personally. I think I'm going to I want to try to encourage Noistorm to. I'll try it out, obviously. Like that's what the beta's for, but I have a feeling I'm not gonna like it, and I'll probably provide feedback towards that. I think the thing even though like on paper it sounds interesting to like lock dropping your items, so you have to like be more intentional with what you pick up. I think in practice it just like it doesn't necessarily add difficulty or challenge to build crafting. It takes away a cool part of build crafting, and that in turn just kind of makes it harder but not more interesting. I think like dropping items is a big part of build crafting, just by virtue of like This is actually a perfect example. Like all of these random blue weapon mods that I have here, trick shot, recoil shot, accelerating shot, I don't really want these forever. There might be a period of time where I start shuffling these out for better mods because I don't want to unlock slots, but this is a really strong like early game start. I'm kind of like I'm using this early game moment to set up my scale. I have enough strength here to set up scaling from personal space, paycheck, gold coding, value customer, all of that sort of stuff. And this is going to eventually carry me into the mid and late game where these aren't going to matter as much, but they did matter to set up these, which are actually going to do stuff. So I don't know. I think like removing that facet isn't interesting, and it's not even necessarily more challenging. It just feels like you're adding like shackles to my gameplay. I think I'll take the piercing shot here. I don't want to take the bubble shot because I want to commit to shotgun blast. The triple shot is probably a good idea. If I get a health shot here, I'll probably take the triple shot. I did not. Get more personal space though, which is great. So no on the thorn shot. Damage shot is good, but it's only gonna give us probably like 4 extra damage, which isn't really anything stellar. I have a feeling that triple shot would give us like roughly the same amount of damage, and it would open us up to more to like health shot procs, which we can use to play around with oh, whatever this thing is called, gold coating. We're actually going to do this right now. This is why Ring of Healing is kind of nice. Some free money at the end of the island. Yeah, so that's one that I'm aware of. You know, I kind of forgot the other ones. I feel like there was another interesting one that's not coming to mind at the moment. What was it? Oh, there's a countdown. So you only have so much time to actually like finish the run. Or maybe even per island, I think. I'm not really sure exactly how it works, but basically if you hit the end of the timer, you just instantly die. So that'll be interesting. It just kind of means that you have to like play very optimally and not like hang around for too long, which I feel like we're more likely to get rid of this trick shot than the recoil shot. So I'm gonna level that one up. And I think here I'll probably try to bump up our econ a little bit. Get the Ring of Dividends in motion. The luck chest is really tempting too. What would I want from that? Another triple shot, I guess. Some streamer loot to sort of kick in our... Yeah, it's probably better. Our econ's kind of okay with the gold coating, which is kind of getting bumped up. Like, gold coating is really easy to farm, so this is just really solid. We got a paycheck too. And the Ring of Dividends are probably okay on econ. I would like more, but maybe it makes more sense to try to get a streamer loot here. But we should hit this rock. Yeah, I think our econ's probably okay. What if there was another rock on the... There's not. Let's see this lock. Yeah, I feel like I play relatively optimally, even though I just like lollygagged on that island, but I think that one will be okay. I think that one will be fun because it'll just put like a lot of pressure on finishing the run, and that's like, I guess that's a really good example of what I mean by like it adds something to the game that creates challenge. It doesn't necessarily take anything away, and I think that's the big reason why I don't really care much for the choices matter, like locked slots sort of thing. Because that just takes something away, and that's just whatever. Yeah, let's go. So Opal rank, Ultra Chaos specific modifiers. So once those drop, I'll probably be grinding those out quite a bit. It'll be a lot harder, so it may actually be more of a grind. Streamer loots. We got an anvil for good measure. Who knows? Like, it might be hard enough that like it actually takes me some time. It takes like may take everyone some time. I don't really know what to expect from it, but it's supposed to be hard. This is Noise Storm hearing the complaints about Ultra Chaos not being hard enough and being like, okay, I'm gonna make it fucking hard then. So that'll be cool. That'll probably give me quite a bit of incentive to play the game. And then Jesus. He's also planning on adding a randomizer mode complete with a wheel, which I'm very excited for. And that'll basically just randomize your loadout. It kind of, honestly, if you were watching me during the daily runs, it was basically the same format as that, where it gives you random weapon, melee, and ability, and then you start with a random item, like from the key totem, and then you get thrown into the run, and that's it. I think that'll be fun. There's also plan to add like randomizer win streaks to kind of show that off a little bit more. So, oh, you know what I need to do? Some elements to get Arcane. Not really been able to find any of that, huh? Okay, but what if I just keep dropping the mango? Because I heal so much. So after I'm done with my opal grind. Nice, okay, oh yeah. Then I will very likely work on randomizer win streaks, because that sounds kind of fun. I liked the win streak grind before. It was a pretty good time. I imagine many people don't know this, but I did end up after I stopped uploading videos for a minute, I did still like play the game, just kind of casually. And I did end up getting a 100 win streak on True Ultra Chaos in the previous update, which was a real slog, but we did it. Yeah, so I'm excited to try that again with a much harder version of the game, because I don't think the previous version of True Ultra Chaos was particularly challenging. Like the 100 win streak wasn't necessarily hard as much as it was just like tedious and a grind. So yeah, I'm excited to try out a harder version and like make it interesting. I actually have my doubts that I'll be able to pull it off. I don't know. The game has gotten like I think I'm figuring out the game. I can win consistently, but the game has gotten much more volatile. I've gotten pretty good at like taming the volatility. But all it takes is, you know, one bad situation, one bad run to throw a win streak, right? So I think it's pretty likely that I'm like never able to do it. Maybe not never able to do it, but it's gonna take me a long ass time, I'm sure. That said, I am basing that experience off of like what I'm doing in these runs, where I'm kinda okay, yeah. We're still actually kind of lacking in global damage in general, so this is actually a pretty nice pickup, and we have the Ring of Armor. So from here we can probably start exploring like Ring of Reinforcement to kind of stabilize our combo, and then get more damage combo. Probably more health chest here. I think I want more healing to my econ into gear a little bit more. What was I just saying? Oh, yeah. I feel like in these runs, like, I'm playing around a lot more. Like, I'm doing shotgun blast, arcanifying laser cannons, and I'm skipping things that are probably obvious picks, like that thorn shot from earlier. I think if I do randomizer runs, it will be, like, all meta all the time, because I really don't want to lose once I get to... Like, say I get to like 20 wins or something like that. Those are the moments where I'm like, hey, I can't lose, otherwise I'm gonna cry. So it'll be all meta all the time, and that'll be interesting because I don't really know what like the meta is beyond just picking up the best items in any chest based on what I think is the best item. But yeah, I'll be tryharding. And it may be boring. I may end up just finding out the secret answer and just win every single time. You know, something like Toxifying Bubble Shot every run. That'll probably do it. Toxifying Elemental Specialist or Poison Lightning would probably do it. I think Poison Lightning is probably the most consistent build at the moment. It just has you covered on all aspects. You got insane single target damage, you've got insane AoE damage, you find a lingering fumes from there, and you're just literally killing everything that appears in front of you. Okay, I could go for the hard target here. I feel like I'm like tanky enough. Nice. Not this time, Weird Bowl Desert. Okay, I would do a bouncing shot, so that's fun. Ew. So, randomize your win streak. I think that's going to be neat and cool and fun. There's also going to be... So the big thing that he's been kind of been given sneak peeks of is new visual updates, primarily for rocks. There's been a lot of rock posting. I would take a Tony's Amulet, yeah. Oh, well... Okay. You know, when I see it, I gotta do it. You know, when I see the mango on the infinite pedestal, I've just gotta do it. I've gotta slap that thing silly and not look at health for the rest of the run. I mean, we're definitely gonna be looking for that health shot now, because we have plenty of health to work with and heal up. I gotta focus one of these crabs. I can't just poking at him here and there. Yeah, a lot of visual updates to be coming in this in the next update. I have a feeling this next update is going to be a lot less content. Like, I don't really foresee like a new weapon or anything. It'll just be like, oh, that's right, I have bouncing. I should play around that because I also have piercing, so it's kind of easy to just shoot at the ground and hit something. Yeah, I don't really expect a lot more content. I just expect like new features, new modes, some quality of life stuff, some visual updates, things that like the game has kind of needed for a little bit, but gets deprioritized for the sake of like more content and things to do. So that's kind of what I expect. That's probably going to be good for the most part, just because it'll probably be a faster updates. Oh shit! I didn't want to break that green rock. I didn't even see that green rock. Yeah, it'll probably be a faster update. The last update was pretty slow for a variety of reasons. You know, it was just such a big overhaul of a lot of game mechanics and meta. Oh, is that a crab that just bumped me up? There's so many little enemies on this map. I think I'm lacking in damage. Oh, mostly because I don't have global damage, huh? I didn't even think about that. Get that in gear. Not the way that I would do it. Guess I'll just get more healing. Okay. Sure. Guess that's one way to get my combo going, huh? Oh no, I wanted to stay in those. Oh, fucking. Because a little bit of a plate. Thankfully I have a lot of max HP, so it's fine. Actually, you know, a health is power would be very helpful. I have like barely AoE. Yeah, health is power actually would go a long way. I might try to fish for that in a health chest. Oh, I did say that we would be doing greed, huh? Okay, I guess that's just objectively fine, alright? Still at 2k health. Probably not doing the, Yo, I actually really want to do the sharpened axe. I'm gonna do it. We need the AoE. The shotgun blast isn't really coming online because I'm having trouble finding more of them, and also arcane. Maybe here we'll go for a skill chest and try to get an all-you-can-eat. I could still use some attack speed too, even though my attack speed's pretty fast as it is. No, I'm proccing plenty. Let's go luck chest for more streamer loot. I don't really want to try fishing for an all-you-can-eat quite yet, because I don't know if I have enough streamer loot to really ensure it. I somehow, oh, that's right. I was gonna say I somehow healed up all my health, but that's not true. I just cut it in half. Now I have damage to from the, well, maybe not a ton of damage. Glass cannon is more multiplicative, so I need more global damage from other sources before it really comes online. Oh, that's right. I have 13 mangoes. Collector would go pretty well with this build too. I'm healing for quite a bit. Yep, we'll get more streamer loot here. Look at that, an elemental chest. I'm gonna try to find Arcane shot. I wanted to try to hit that green crystal before this island ended, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Shit. Oh yeah, that was close. Gotta be careful of those poison slugs. That's how you die. Yeah, kind of like that. Let's see if I can swing this. It'd be funny if I just died right there and killed myself. I'm trying to get this green crystal before the island ends, because I have Ring of Dividends, so the money that I get from healing this up will further. It's pretty good healing. Fortunately, I got two pieces that hit the wall and created a little stack for me. Yeah, that Arcane is actually doing really well. It'd be great if I could find an Arcane shot here. I'm gonna drop my streamer loot just to try to get one. We did find an elemental specialist, which I forgot about. Let's do another elemental chest and see if we can get another one, but elemental specialist could actually be a really great source of global damage too. I'm gonna do some shenanigans. Don't try this at home, please. Yeah, don't try that at home. Oh, close. Get rid of that lightning ant. That guy sucks. Scatter shot. I've been known to play around with some scatter shot once or twice in my life. Let's grab this. Let's actually try to swing this too. Probably not worth it. I probably could have gotten more money overall by just leaving that alive. Doing it safely. Arguably, I shouldn't have unlocked the slot in the middle of the island either. Okay. Arcane shot or elemental specialist? Here, probably relic chest. We're still looking for ring of reinforcement. I did say I wanted to do health chest for like a health shot or a health's power. I feel like my healing has been, oh, god fucking damn. This is the last time I'm doing the Gree challenge. It's annoying. I don't want to do it. Not fun. It's not even like necessarily a challenge. The challenge is the amount of inventory slots the things take up. Like if I get another glass cannon here, this is locked in. and there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna get another glass cannon here. The funny thing about dropping the mango is it nukes my health to such a degree that, like, I really do feel like I'm pretty liable to die if I don't heal it up pretty quickly. That said, I'm doing it again. That's what the armor's for. Oh, I think another Ultra Chaos modifier that he was playing around with is heals happen over time. Which that sounds pretty fun. That sounds interesting enough. Oops. Just died to fire. Again. Is there a green crystal? I didn't actually see one. But I felt like they would always spawn. Does this not mean that guarantees to spawn on each island? I didn't see one on this island, did I? No. Maybe it was killed by like a grub or something. Okay. Yeah, what'd I tell you? So we'll just nuke our health a little bit more. Could nuke it even more. I think gold totems are worse than greed totems. I feel like I'm gonna get clone explosion out of that thing. It is just money if that happens. Meh. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. This is definitely where, hey, I want to get a little bit more collector would go really well here. Okay. Yeah, let's grab the a little bit more max HP is what I was gonna say. Let's grab the collector. Probably gonna have to unlock the slot for it, unfortunately. I do want a banana as well to try to bring back some of that max HP. I think maybe I'll get rid of the damage combo and lean a little bit more into Elemental Specialist. Oh, you know what's interesting about this? This just increases the damage done to enemies, but not necessarily my global damage, so it doesn't scale off of Glass Cannon. That's gonna have to be fine. I think Collector might have to be our guy. Let's grab this Amber Resin 2 and the Silver Armor to help us out. Recoil shot for good measure. I'm gonna leave my health as is. Actually, let's just get it healed up. We'll see if I do any, this is a good island to do the boss healing shenanigans. We'll see if it makes sense to do. I am doing a lot of damage. We do have a boss that just singled itself out over here. Oh shit, Arcane hitting kind of hard, actually. Okay, see if I can swing this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, oh shit, the fire. I'm never doing that when I'm grinding win streaks. That's just not gonna happen. It's just such a bad idea. Good. I do want to try to salvage those keys for a little bit extra dividends value. That I think I can pull off. Oh. Never mind. That icicle is screwing me over a little bit. And I'm out of healing for my regenerators, so this is kind of it. This is what I got. Let's just finish this off and not get greedy. That said, for this last one, whoop, let's get greedy. Let's get dangerous. Do I have 1 health without those? That's funny. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Actually, yes, I should have. Oh, I'm so smart. Pretty sure this... Yeah, okay. Remember there being a bug where when those fall into lava, they don't do anything. I would actually be down for another sharpened axe. Yikes. I'll just take the level up. I don't want to do homing blades or fire strike. Probably bananas from here on, just to recover our max HP multiplier. Alright, I think I'm okay. Might seem like I'm not okay, but I think I am okay. I can't do mid-island mango drops though. That's the one thing I need to really keep in mind, because that sets me to 1 health and all it takes is 1 hit, right? Done. I really not get any. I would love a stamina actually. Go very well with this run. Probably could have dropped it again and got a little bit more out of that. Yikes, these are kind of bad. I'll take the sharp claws, I suppose. I want to go for, God, a ring of reinforcement would be so great right now. As much as I want the stamina, I think I'm gonna try to get that. I gotta be very mindful about how much damage I take, because I feel like it just takes like 3 or 4 hits and I'm probably done. Okay, please, can I get a Ring of Reinforcement? No. I suppose the Ring of Vigor will do. It helps us out with our max HP multiplier situation. Let's get the speed chest here and try to get that stamina. I do need to keep in mind that there's going to be an elite on this island. Let's try to get that first. Oh, yeah. This isn't gonna look good, actually. Oh, keep me alive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Grim Reaper saved me there. And one time I was talking about burst healing. Holy shit. That is exactly what I meant. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, and I hit the mango. Great. That's perfect. That was... let's get rid of the streamer loot to try to get a stamina. No dice, but we did get a turbo ring, which is probably the next best thing. In a weird way. Hard target, I will absolutely take. I feel like I'm dying. I could go for the all-you-can-eat here, but I still kind of want Arcane Shot, and if I can get like a an Arcane Ring, that would go really well too. Plus more Elemental Specialists wouldn't really hurt. Yeah, let's just go for it. I'll break the gold rock early because I have a feeling it's not going to survive. Okay, this is actually a tricky island. I don't want a katana there because I don't want to pop those slugs quite yet. That's an exploding enemies chain waiting to happen, and a lot of personal space value like that. But I missed out on the personal space value because I'm dumb. Fucking stupid, actually. Managed to go my whole life convincing people that I knew what I was talking about. I've even convinced you, viewer. Or maybe the voice that exists within my head. Okay, this is where we're... some train drops. Let's drop the... well, let's keep the streamer loot. Hope we get an arcane ring. The problem is I don't have I don't think the arcanifying enhancement counts as a tag to find more arcane stuff, so I should actually drop the streamer loot and continue trying to find, I guess this arcane clause will do, some sort of, Jesus, some sort of arcane to get that going a little bit. Arcane clause is pretty nice too, especially in Katana. Let's go for the anvil here. I was kind of tempted to do that green crystal, but I think I'll heal enough up here. I still feel very squishy. This is that situation where I wish that I took that ring of defense. Oh fuck. Good. Ooh, let's get out of there. Probably not getting any personal space value from that big cluster unless... There we go. The Arcane Clause is actually a really nice find. I'm pretty happy about that. Good substitute for the Arcane shot for now, especially because like my only Arcane has been from Shotgun Blast, thus like it was pretty single target focused, right? And that kind of means this would be a terrible idea. This might not be a terrible idea. They're pretty fast, so I think let's go with the spiraling just for. Oh, actually, ooh, forgot about the sharpened axe. Returning or orbiting on the sharpened axe. I think either way, it's gonna kind of nerf my range. Let's do the orbiting. That just sounds kind of fun, and also it looks kind of cool. Really, it doesn't. I'm gonna have to use them as like little weird traps. I may have just bricked that, frankly. We'll try it out. If I find another sharpened axe, it'll be easy enough to reset. Gosh, gee williker, I feel like I was talking about something else. Again. Yep. Oh, Arcane Claws, yeah. So like Shotgun Blast was my only arcane application, right? Which means that I would only be getting Elemental Specialist benefit from whatever I was shooting at. Now that I have Arcane Claws, I can at least apply it in a group and then get Elemental Specialist benefit on the whole group, which will then chain into like exploding enemies benefit. So, oh, dude, I'm not doing it. Sorry. I'll take that in recompense. More Arcane Claw sounds good. These all turned out pretty good. However, they're also expensive as shit. Which makes me think that maybe my econ's starting to fall off a little bit, despite the fact that I have this gold coating doing insane amounts of work. Yeah, okay. What did I get? That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. My health is in constant flux anyway, so... Oh, hello. I could really use a health shot. Like, the fact that I've gone this entire run without a health shot is starting to bother me. It's time for a health shot, video game. Might also be time for an all-you-can-eat. I have to start prioritizing that a little bit more. Unfortunately, I have a feeling I'm not going to get everything that I want. Which means I'm gonna need to make some sacrifices here and there. Okay, thanks, level up. I suppose I'll take the fast shot. Yeah, that's probably fine. I need stamina, I need all you can eat, I need arcane support, primarily a arcane shot would go pretty well with the arcane build. More Arcane Claws seems fine too. Firework Shot would be really good. It's a clear choice here to get more Arcane Claws. I think the Sharpened Axe is already kind of overlapping with the Shotgun Blast thing that we wanted to do, which isn't really happening anyway. I mean, it's kind of happening. I feel like the Shotgun Blast is probably doing stuff. I think this comes down to the hard target or the banana. The banana would help me kind of balance out my multiplier situation, but the hard target would maybe keep me alive for now, which is the real problem. And we do have Ring of Vigor that will start kicking in eventually. However, I'm just going to throw that away real quick. Hell yeah, Bouncing Explosion, let's go. Yeah, this is probably fine. I've been playing like relatively close up anyway, just because of the personal space. And I've been using my Ana for like a big portion of my Arcane application now, so the orbiting sharpened axe will probably be fine. The Bouncing Explosion, though, may be a little bit tedious, so we'll probably get rid of that. Nice, good healing. I'm gonna drop the banana here rather than the mango because it gives me just a little bit of healable health rather than nuking my entire health bar. I really want a boomerang shot. I really want more shotgun blast too. If I'm, yeah, like that. If I am destined to find a boomerang shot, I will find it. I think it's time we start trying to fish for that all you can eat. I think it's the main thing that we need right now. Be able to just hold down our buttons and put a bunch of stuff on the screen. Yeah, actually the combo of the katana applying arcane and then also spawning sharpened axe to like benefit from that arcane with elemental specialist is kind of cool. There is a bit of an interaction there in the sense that I am making things do damage as I want them to. Better interaction could there be than that? Okay, looking for all you can eat. Unfortunate, but I'll take the big chest. And here I will be looking for the stamina, especially because we have a lot of big chests, so it's not impossible for me to find stamina like it normally is. Oh, we got a lightning crab. Let's try to kill that real quick. You know, sometimes I see on streams or runs or whatever, like there's sort of a mindset of oh, if you get a horde island on the third island, then you don't need to worry about the elite that shows up from the modifier. So it's like you're skipping. Oh hell yeah, that was a huge hit. Like you're skipping it, right? But like that elite has a lot of crystals on it that you could get, and the elites that spawn on islands like that tend to be weaker than a normal elite, so I actually recommend trying to kill it before the timer ends, because a lot of money, a lot of value to be had there. Roll for stamina. Unfortunate, I should have dropped all of my speed adjacent mods first. You know, with that gold coating hit, I probably... This was a mistake, I shouldn't have done that. I don't have enough health to really survive an elite island, which is what I was going to do. Although I might get enough off the initial regenerator ticks. I'm looking for another green rock for some reason. Alright, let's give this a go. I'll probably throw this here. This is at least a decent island to get, just to give me some room to heal up. This little sequence there. Okay, backed up. Let's try to get those crystals. Nope, get the crystals. This is good practice for not dying, incidentally. Because again, don't forget, if I fall off this island, I die. We should just like try to get into that mindset now. Yeah. I very well may. Oh, I forgot to drop my mango for that. Whatever, it's fine. I have a lot of money. Oh, you can eat. Supercharged, I'll take that. Oh, but another shotgun blast is cool too. I think it's a lot more likely that I find more supercharged. Oh my god, the fucking the sharpened axe was blocking the fire claw, so I didn't even see that it was like an option there. God, I feel so stupid. Yeah, when I start doing the opal grind, I think I will very likely use grappling hook like all of the time. Um, Obviously, I'm going to need to get opal on some other abilities, so I will occasionally use other abilities, but I have a feeling I'm going to use grappling hook like a good chunk of the time. I'm in a really bad spot here. Or I'm in the perfect spot to leverage my orbiting sharpened axe. And my arcane claws. Did you ever think about that, viewer? You ever think about that void in my mind that I speak to whenever I play video games? Alright, all you can eat. This is your moment. Oh boy, these are trash. Take the blacksmith amulet, because I do want to enhance more, and it takes a relic out of the pool. Let's see what we got here. Big claws would be cool. I'll take the personal space. I guess I'll take a couple big claws, because it at least gives us some health and more arcane application in a backwards way. You get rare treasure. I think it's a little late for rare treasure. I do have piercing, so this is just free damage. I'll grab that. I'll take another Grim Reaper because I have the money to throw around. Okay. Yeah, check this play out. I'm gonna take this third gold coating because that's just a good idea. And then we're gonna pump this valued customer and get a bunch of our health back. By a bunch, I mean like literally none at all, I guess. Yeah, that Can I get one more? No, I probably wouldn't be worth it. Okay. Should I try to get a little bit of... 240 might be enough. No, let's not risk it. I really feel like... Oh, we can actually just set myself to like half health there. Yeah, that works. We're gonna do some shenanigans, actually. Let's get rid of the beam skull first, because I think that's the most liable to kill me. Oh my god. Kinda like that. Thank you, Grim Reaper, for saving my ass. Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, damn it. I got sniped. That's too bad. Well, that was a pretty fun run. I felt like really squishy, but This is also going to be another tricky thing about the win streak thing. I keep my win streak even though I did lose. It's still technically a victory, so we'll kind of see how that plays out. That's such a an unfortunate loss to go out on. I think this is going to officially be the last time I do the greed perk stuff. It just feels more restrictive than interesting. Although it did add a lot of challenge to this, right? I think the big reason why this run failed is because I just kept having to battle against the nuking my max HP. Gosh, what could I've... I turned the corner and got sniped by an ice skull, I guess. So maybe I just needed to look around that corner. Yeah, there's just a lot that went a little awry there. Maybe I shouldn't have started the elite island with the half health. I should have just taken a safe. Oh well, still a pretty fun run. Thanks for watching.